Let's go.
Life for me has been pretty darn quiet. Within the last year, you guys may or may not know, our dog Lewis, our cat Cleo, our cat Gussie, our dog Jessie, and even our guinea pig Oreo die. Pretty crazy to go from a household of 5 animals down to a household of 0.
What is it? Hello, little Tula. Hi. Hello. Hi. Good girl.
Not only are we having a birthday party, we're having a whole bunch of friends and neighbors come over.
Girl. Yes. Tula. It's mine. Tula. It's mine.
Some sad news about Tula. For the last year, Tula's was definitely losing some weight, lost a bunch of muscle mass. She's an older dog. Over 15, difficulty hearing, difficulty seeing, somewhat normal aging changes. But about 2 months ago, there's this light change in her behavior. Her appetite actually increased. It's like, okay, I was almost double feeding her, but she was definitely losing some weight where it was, palpable. I could easily palpate her ribs. It's just not normal behavior for her. It was the same dog as far as pretty happy little thing, doing a ton of exercise, still with me. I don't know, about kind of middle January, some stuff changed. And right around then, all of a sudden, she was like, I don't want to eat this dog food, which is just way out of character. And in my experience as a vet and just seeing so many animals as they age, that's a real huge red flag, right? So I'm like, okay, there's something else bigger going on. So I did another more thorough exam of her, and what I found is she had a mass underneath the base of her tongue that was starting to grow, and she wouldn't fully let me see everything. There's definitely, this soft tissue mass attached to the base of the tongue, the soft tissue there, squamous cells, so likely a soft tissue cancer, probably squamous cell carcinoma. I immediately started her on our CBD, got her on some higher doses of the CBD up to twice a day, and she responded really well in terms of all of a sudden, like, she was sleeping great, still doing all her normal amount of exercising. But then last, about just under a week ago, she had a really difficult weekend, and I could see she was being somewhat uncomfortable. she's having a harder time eating. So I had to incorporate some of the softer stuff. She really liked eating scrambled eggs. I'm like, okay, you're getting some eggs now, Tula. But I could see, it's a little bit more hard for her just to get comfortable, to find a good position to sleep. And, that's not Tula. Like, she's like this great little sleeper. So I could see that it was progressing, likely spread just based on sort of her level of weight loss and how she was. So I knew that, we had to make a pretty hard decision. About a week ago, so last Wednesday, it was a really hard day for her. She woke up, she was waking up early, just not being comfortable. She still was happy to go outside and walk, but even, there's a bit of a labor breathing, a little bit of a grunt. But it wasn't fair just seeing her being uncomfortable in pain like that. And, if I'm ever in that same position, I know I don't want to be in that position. So I knew then that was the right decision, as hard as it is to have her euthanized. She went for a walk around noon again. I was looking, there's gonna be something I can feed her, and I found bacon in the fridge, and we cooked that up, and she ate some of the bacon, which is like, I'm glad to see her eat something. And then with my wife there, we took her for a walk, that last walk, and then she ate that food. She was sedated, so she was finally comfortable on the couch. It was nice to just see her finally just relax. I'm like, hard to believe that she's gone. And she came to us about 10 years ago. Our neighbors were moving to northern Canada, where it's upwards of minus 50, and Tula's not a cold weather dog. When they said they didn't feel it was fair moving her way up there, we were fortunate to adopt her, and she kind of moved in to our family really comfortable right away. Within shortly after that, she was on my daughter's bed, Eliza's bed, and Tula's, the rest of her, any night she ever slept, she was on somebody's bed. She's on either our bed, our daughter's bed, Eliza's bed, her son's bed, Liam, or one of us. Tula never spent. She's definitely a little princess, and
my new best friend Tula here recently got her haircut.
So we're now doing Tula's favorite pastime, the bed.
thing she could think of to on her birthday. Get up to the trail, run, hide, have me try to not find her, come out of her hiding spot, run and hide again, and repeat.